tag video. This might be the last one for today because I am apparently losing my daylight, and I don't think my ring light will last forever. But so this is the 4th tag, but 5th video, technically speaking. I don't know if they're going to go up in the order that I record them, but I have Mackenzie here, my smart doll Clarity. I had Poe, my smart doll Athena, in my last video, in my goodbye BJD tag, so maybe Lyric will get to be in one too. So this is the highs and lows tag. I saw this one a while back, and it kind of made me think, and I kind of like tags that are a little bit more in-depth, and I can get a little more wordy with them. Hopefully my voice is carrying because it's really dry and windy outside and my throat hurts. So, number 1, what doll is highest on your grail list? I actually don't think I have one anymore. It used to be the Twiggling Minonginue, but I don't think I'm going to collect resin dolls anymore. So, and then I really wanted a Doll If You Dream 06 head, and I did manage to find one of those on Dollateria for a really good price. So I don't really think I have one anymore. I guess I don't have one anymore. I am really eyeing the Smart Doll Kabuki though, so maybe her, I guess, or Starlight. Maybe Starlight. Number 2, what is the highest and lowest moment you've had in the hobby? Highest moment, maybe I guess for me my highest moment is it's kind of twofold, because it's also another hobby for me, but when my sewing got good enough that my clothes actually started looking like clothes on the dolls that I was making them for. That was a real high point, because in the beginning of my hobby I couldn't afford to buy doll clothes or shoes or wigs or eyes, so learning to sew for them was a big deal for me, especially when I was not good with textiles at all. Like, I can't paint. That's not a textile, but that's not the point. I can't sculpt anything. I could draw, but even that I didn't feel very good at. So, yeah. And then kind of having come to the point I am with the things that I make for my dolls coming out how I want, like the wigs and the eyes and now the clothes. That's a big deal for me. Lowest point, it's kind of hard, but for such a social hobby, friends are not abundant. So I guess my lowest point is having no hobby friends. No real hobby friends. I plan to change that this year though. Number 3, what is the highest number of dolls you'd consider having? I kind of have that. I have 6 full dolls at this point, and that's the most I've ever had. Technically I have 7 if I put Deacon's head back on his body, but I'm not going to, because no. So technically I own. Does my Demet doll BB count? He's not technically like a big doll, he's a little owl, so 8. I don't think I would ever want to own more than 10 though, ever. I struggle having space for the ones I have, so. Number 4, what is the highest and lowest quality non-doll purchase you've made? Non-doll. Highest quality would probably be the shoes that I bought for Lyric, which I got from an Etsy shop. These are freaking awesome. I love these shoes. I want these shoes, like, for me. So that's probably the highest quality non-doll. Lowest quality? I guess maybe it was a pair of eyes that I bought. For one of my resin dolls from a Etsy eye maker. It's no longer on Etsy anymore. But they the glaze or the gloss on the outer to make the outer part of the eye shiny ended up peeling off after about a month. So that was probably the lowest quality. Number 5. How do you feel about dolls lowering in value? I think that's just part of the hobby, quite frankly. Some dolls depreciate, some dolls stay the same, some dolls appreciate. So I guess it just depends on how you hobby. Well, I don't really care about the commercials in the background anymore. I don't have time to wait. Like smart dolls, they seem to stay in value unless they're discontinued dolls, which I think Clarity is. I don't think she's on the site anymore. At least I didn't see her. Like the D06 Dolphy Dream head is kind of hard to get a hold of, but not really rare. Whereas her body I got really cheap. So I think it depends. And some resin dolls, most resin dolls, seem to depreciate. So I don't know. I guess if you're in the market to buy and sell dolls all the time, it might suck. But I'm finally to the point where I'm not really obsessed with buying the next new doll. Number 6. What's the highest and lowest amount of time per week you spend on your hobby? That's a hard one because I actually have a set schedule for how much time I spend sewing. And then the days that I'm not sewing, which are usually my fiance's days off, I'm not doing anything doll related at all. So, I probably spend anywhere from 8 to 10 hours, 4 days a week on doll stuff. And the lowest is probably like a couple hours. If I had to guess. If I had to wager, that'd be it. 7. What's your highest and lowest skill in the hobby? Highest skill is probably sewing. Since I do that most and I've done it for years. Lowest skill? It's probably be eye making, or prop making, because they're about even. I mean, these eyes, I drew them digitally, painted them out, and then glued them to the back of glass cabochons. So, I don't really know if that's a skill, and I already had drawing, so that doesn't count because that's not part of my real hobby. So, probably prop making. I can't sculpt. If it comes to like cutting cardboard or foam board or prop making, sculpting of any kind. And number 8, who is your tallest and shortest doll? Tallest doll would be Lyric, my Dolphy Dream 3 body. My shortest doll would be my Demet doll, BB, because he's like 6 centimeters tall, maybe, give or take. And that's not with her shoes, because she is just a little bit taller than these girls. Her shoulders come up a little higher and her head's a little higher. But yeah. that would be the highs and lows tag. That one was actually a little bit funner than some of the other ones because I actually had to think about stuff with that one. Sometimes I can just fire off the answers to the questions because I write them down first, but yeah. Alright guys, I will hopefully get another one. That was number 4 on my list to do. Number 5 is the Do You Dolly tag. So I will do that one next. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.